Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
I gotta get me a bag, steady type of cash on my bro on that same shit. No, I don't fuck on no lame bitch. Can't even fuck on the same shit. I heard you shit in swag, that shit so sad, put work at that basement. I charge you double that payment. Lil' boy, I'm not one you can play with. I grew up in Brooklyn, left right, I keep looking. If the ops come, then we get to bucking. So sad that my youngest stay shook. Get a bag, we don't play with a book. Made a slab, now they don't wanna hug. If you ask, yeah, I do the dash, yeah. Got money back.
Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Quishon, and this is Ears to the Streets. Man, if you're just joining us for this brand new podcast, I'm telling you right now, we are finna get wild, man. I cannot wait to do this show. I got some hosts on this show that are my friends, my brothers, man, and I'm telling you right now, I want you to give it up for my boy, Mr. MJ Harrell.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy MJ Harrell, man. And we are holding it down. I got Ed Trammell over there, who the camera was just on. You know how we do it, man. But, yo, we got a special guest in the building. Special guest. We got my man, J.R. Gray.
What's up,
the
man?
promoter,
Man.
the businessman, the entrepreneur, all the above, right?
Hey, man, listen, I'm just here to have be live, brother.
Hey man, I'm here as well, man. I've known JR for a while, man, since we was in Muskegon, man.
Oh,
That a
man.
good thing?
Yeah, that's a good thing. All the other thing, I don't know what else he was doing in Muskegon, but I know him since then
I got you.
in Muskegon.
Yeah.
So dog is cold, man. And I'm glad you, man. How you feeling, Jay?
I mean, I'm feeling good, B, man. I'm just happy to be alive, man, and landing the living life, living my dreams, brother.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, man, this brother has been living his dream. MJ, Ed, let me tell you something. This brother, I've known this brother since Steelcase. Let me tell you something. He don't even clock in no more. I'm still clocking in at AutoZone, but I'm telling you right now, he don't clock in no more. And you know why? Because he's
Why?
living his dream right now, man. The last time we had spoke to each other, you were named the national touring host.
Yes, yes, for the
Wow.
yes, so man, you know, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
tell
crazy.
us a little bit about that, about being a national touring, and how does it feel to be an MC as a host on stage to do that?
Honestly, man, it's still overwhelming at times, man. It's a blessing. I think that I've worked hard to get into this position, man, with a lot of long nights, long days, putting my head down in the ground and having to take a back seat a lot of times in order to be humbled enough to take this position. I was named the national host for the All-Star Legend of Hip Hop, bringing in these artists and, the ability to cater to the audience needs as far as what they want to hear upon this show. And so it's been I can't say enough, man. It's been a real blessing, man. I've been able to really put my brand and my city on through the different cities that I've been through. You know, we did Youngstown, Ohio, Oakland, California, Dallas, Texas, Chicago, Atlanta, of course, Jacksonville, Florida, Detroit, Flint, Grand Rapids. And upon those with this show, it opened up a lot of doors for me to do other places around the country. We got Mobile, Alabama, and, you know.
Was it different for you and a change of atmosphere when you went to Oakland doing all them shows?
Well, yeah, it was definitely different. A culture change. The West Coast itself is a whole culture shock. That was I've lived out there before because my sisters. Yeah. My brother got a sister that stayed in LA, Long Beach. Brother stayed in Santa Ana. Another brother that stays in Pasadena. So I'm not new to the LA culture, but that Northern California culture is totally shock different because they don't hold nothing back in a way of like they just Oakland is like such a free spirited, artsy. Express yourself. You can see it.
They tell you like it is.
Oh, they take it like it is, man. It's real different. I've been on tour a lot with Too Short.
I was about to say that, man. Oh, shout out to Too Short, y'all.
Yeah, sure does.
Hey, Ed, you know, remember we was with Too Short and them, man, with Mick Benzo and them? Yep. Shout out to Mick Benzo, all the rap, Ice-T, everybody.
Ice-T. What's her name? E40's sister. I can't think of her name. She's going to kill me if she watching this.
Is Sugar?
Sugar.
Yeah. 40s.
Yeah. So shout out to her.
Sprinkle me.
Sprinkle me, baby. So she's one of the, that experience in Oakland was amazing. DJ Quick, we had Warren G. I mean, I got a chance to kick it with him. But Short has been like my big uncle, you know what I'm saying? My big brother, big uncle, I put it together, big uncle. And that was something to see, like for him to come home They call it the town. They call Oakland town. They call San Francisco the city.
Yeah.
So pretty much, 10-minute bridge ride across from each other. But pretty much the whole Bay Area came out for our Oakland show. And Short clown, do you hear me? In a good way. And it really brought.
I know he killed it.
Man, he brought everybody from his neighborhood on stage. You know what I'm saying? East Oakland.
The whole hood, man.
Yeah, man. Mr. Fab came out too.
What? Okay.
It was amazing. That whole time was amazing, and it was, So what I'm saying about being a tour host and actually being in the midst of being known around the country now as an up and coming promoter / host, marketer, it comes with a good responsibility. Like even when you have good shows, even when you have not so good shows, you have to keep the same face. You got to keep the same respect. You got to keep it pushing. You really got to. Don't get too happy with something that you did. Be proud. Look at it. What can I change? What can I adjust? And you move forward on to where you need to go next because you want to keep the ball rolling. So now I'm literally booked all the way up to next year. Woo. Yeah, till I'm sorry, I lied. Not next year.
Put in work. No capping.
2024.
There we go.
2 years. Yeah, we got stuff and
man,
festivals that I'm a part of, man, and other things. And
man,
so when I say it's a real blessing, man, it's a real blessing. Starting off at the Elks Cherry Lodge.
That's a good look.
Starting off at the Elks Cherry Lodge in Muskegon, Michigan, man. Was a cook.
Man,
I was a cook, bro.
You're a cook back then?
I was a cook, and I came out on this thing called Grown and Sexy Fridays. Shout out to Housekeeper. Shout out to Ray J the Doctor, man. I was a cook cooking turkey knuckles. I don't know if y'all know about turkey knuckles.
Man,
turkey knuckles.
Okay, doing turkey knuckles.
Well, MJ country.
I'm country, Gates County, but North Carolina.
Yeah, doing turkey knuckles, and I was doing rib tips. And one Friday night, I said, man, he said, man, you got to work tonight. And I started working. I started seeing people partying and dancing. I said, you know what, I want to give it a shot. And I just from there, just one event after the next, and it just kind of blew up into this. And your name, just keep it good. I try to keep it good the best way I could as a man. Us men, we mess up a lot and make choices that's not the best. But
no Brandon though.
I made all the wrong choices. That's why I'm here right now.
Look at
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. That's the best thing. I don't know who watches.
Yeah. Man, but even with just that you're doing, like I said, you don't just do anything specifically just with music. You're pretty much doing everything in the promotion game. Whether it's music concert, whether it's comedy, whether it's an R&B concert, you're doing pretty much everything in those fields. What needs to be done. What is your most favorite field out of all of them? Because there's a lot of most promoters have a favorite one that they like. That's that connects with them.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say this one honestly because this is the one I've grown into, like far as I was babied from the part where I wasn't speaking at all on stage, to I was just doing the part of, just getting the artists, bring them up, and just honestly, let me take it back. Where I was just doing the social media marketing, wasn't even going to the shows, like was at home when these shows were going down back years ago, and I was just, I wanted to, but I didn't know how to. Put myself in a position. But as I started to learn and see things, it went from me being able to go to the shows and just help out backstage to me actually, hey, now want you to run this while we leave, and you handle this. Then it went to, hey, go announce thank yous and that. Then from there, it just went to like, man, I'm gonna grab this mic and I'm gonna talk my craziness and I'm gonna get everybody excited about what's going on. And then they just see my progression with these shows and. Next thing you know, hey JR, we want you on everything. They need to see you because at the same time I was building myself and my brand through my followers on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and is running these ads. It brings a lot of population to your page, and so people started to see that I'm a part of quality shows, and I don't take everything. I don't. That's one thing that used to scare me because I had to really trust God. I'm like, listen, let me be able to know. Even though the money looked good. Woo.
Right.
I'm talking about some concerts. I'm talking about they were going to pay me what? But I just knew it wasn't going to fit my brand.
Get the bag, y'all.
Yeah.
All money ain't good
all
money.
Money's not
all
good
money.
money.
That's your
all
motto.
money ain't good money.
All money's not good money. And I had to learn that the hard way. Just through bumping my head. I mean, also I just, the quickest way to learn is is right that a stove is hot is what? To burn yourself. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
You know, and I've
But
done
I'll
that.
let you do that.
Yeah.
I learned from you.
And I did
Yeah.
that a few times, man. But as I grew old and matured, as I'm still am, going through the fire and the process, I just started to learn from, others around me. The thing about my key to success is I surround myself with individuals who have been through a lot of things, and I watch their actions. I've really rarely hung around a lot of people my age as much as I hung around people that were older than me.
Right.
And through them experiences, it just taught me a lot about life through their mistakes and their success. So I just try to apply lessons learned and lessons given. I think you meet everybody for a reason, and you need to learn from them. Like either you want to be like them or you're not going to be like them.
Yeah, you can learn something from a little bit of everybody,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
It's good that you did that because like all of that pushed into who you are. It birthed you, you know.
did.
And like, man, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you,
Man,
man.
thank you,
That's
man.
why we had to bring you on the show.
Yeah.
Brandon was like, "Hey, man, this guy's one of the best hosts, man. MJ, we got to bring him in here." And like, we doing it.
And I appreciate being, even thought of, not just because of the show, but just, I don't take the accolades as like, oh yeah, I'm him, because I'm still new to all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody, hopping out of Sprinter vans and getting picked up and flown out.
Yeah.
It's still a dream to me, man. It's like, it's crazy, 5-star hotels and being able to, tell people,
Yeah.
give them things to do, and they listen like, yes sir. I'm like, what? Yes sir.
You got PAs, man.
PAs
You
now.
got personal assistants.
Man, and I got publicists now that like go out and
Now
find
that's awesome.
find me contracts or tell me, hey, you
Yeah.
can't post this on your page because now you have a lot of people looking at what you're
Right.
doing. And so I
Yeah,
monitor
that's-
myself.
Yeah, that's
Because I used to be a nut on Facebook. I used to say a lot of crazy stuff. So now I really tone it
that's
down.
what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Ed, you got some insight on that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all didn't know, everybody listening, watching, man, if y'all didn't know, that's Ed Trammell, man. If he
Yeah.
put the camera on
In raw
Ed,
form.
in raw form, celebrity
dog,
celebrity filmmaker and photographer.
Yes.
Everything.
Good dude.
Yep.
Good dude, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, this is I'm geeked up about being right here with you guys. I feel like I'm
I
No.
just like the idea that you giving back to the community. You working with a lot of people from your neck of the woods, from around Michigan. And a lot of people don't do that. And that's the first thing I noticed about you. You included a lot of people from around you. And
Yeah.
that's a good thing. I mean,
Well, that's the thing about it. Success isn't, first of all, it's a gift God gave me. And I know, first of all, I'm going to talk about God all the time because
No, that's cool.
I
Ain't
ain't
nothing wrong
perfect.
with that, man.
I ain't perfect, but I'm
Glory.
there you go. But that's one of the
Let me
things
stop
I don't care where I'm at.
Don't get
I'm
struck.
Right.
Right. Well, no, that's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm not,
yeah.
even though this is secular, but
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing, and so
Man.
I know the gift that I have is not mine to reach all these people.
Man,
and so
speak it, man.
if I could put other people in position to win as well, the right people, you give people opportunities, and sometimes you're like, man, you shouldn't have did that. But the right people to get in this situation can change their lives, change their
They
family
can.
generation.
but then again, that goes back to what you were saying a little while ago. You learn from people, good and bad.
Right.
And some of those people you bring in there, they bring the bad. You learn from
Yeah,
that and you move
exactly,
on.
exactly.
You
But
move them away and you move on.
yeah, but you learn with this also. Now I start making calculated decisions.
Yes,
You want to make
yes.
sure that you're choosing the right individuals that can represent you right, because
Yeah, that's
Right.
part of growth.
yeah, because you go into these $1 million meetings over these $1 million, $1 trillion concerts in the music industry, man. You make the wrong thing. You have to really make wise decisions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I ain't blowing this.
Nah.
I refuse to blow this because me being from where I'm from, small town like Muskegon, and a lot of my coworkers are from Atlanta, Chicago, New York,
yeah.
Detroit. I'm in Atlanta a lot, and everybody from Atlanta is not from Atlanta. You got all these people from Jersey,
Everywhere, yeah.
New York. You know what I'm saying? Houston,
Cali, yeah.
It was
The
so
world,
It's
the
the
globe.
world, right?
Yeah,
Oh, you got
exactly.
people from
Atlanta's the
Af-
melting
it's
pot,
a
man.
It's the Black Mecca, Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so just learn those things and understand like you got to fit in where you are. And first of all, I've never tried to be anybody else.
Right.
I just been a little boy from Muskegon the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I just carried myself with what I've known. You know what I'm saying? It's just been, I don't know what it is, but it worked.
That's how you got to do it, man.
Yeah, it worked.
You know what, man?
Yeah.
Like Ed said earlier, I didn't know you were that big, man.
Oh, yeah?
Cause I was like, hold on, this guy. Yo, all right. I thought you about to come in here, all three of y'all.
I know
Better get this interview right.
Corn,
you know what I'm saying?
MJ, I know it's some cornbread at some of the concerts.
Hey, look, I said, he from the country like me.
Man,
I ain't know he was that big, bro.
Yeah, big bro.
6'2.5", 250 some pounds, man. I'm cutting it down. I got to get down to 242.
Like, you the bodyguard. Hey, look, you
hey,
the bodyguard.
so listen, that's funny.
Your bodyguard, Brandon size. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, that happened to me in Atlanta, man. That happened to me in Atlanta. Somebody, they was like, yeah, go get JR. And they was looking around like, this can't be JR. They were just looking around for somebody that was, and I was looking like this. I'm JR, man. You the promoter? Yeah, so, I mean, I think I really do try to take care of myself the best way I can. I work out as much as I can, try to get me a couple miles in a week. And, you know, I got to slow down. My knees have been hurting lately, man. I'm about to be 34.
Old,
I'm about to be 34, man.
Age catch up.
Knees are hurting.
What do you think, Brandon?
Man, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you. I just turned 31. So it's just like 3 years from 34. My back is still hurting from last night.
Dang.
I was fucking. I'm gonna tell you what happened though. See the reason why that happened was because I tried to do some bullshit. I tried to be the new, tried to doing the new with the new people that's doing now. You know what you know, trying to do some new shit in bed. I fucked up.
We had
I'm
sex swing.
Yeah, I tried that. Listen.
You break the ceiling?
I broke everything. Listen. I broke everything from the closet door to landing on the dresser. Brandon was asleep. Junior was asleep.
Not after that shit.
Too much noise, man.
That's it. All I heard was he just woke up and said, "You niggas crazy." And that's
They went back to sleep.
went back to sleep.
I ain't got time for this.
No, ain't not time for that. But I did want to say this though. Going back to your gift, because I speak this all the time, especially when being a comedian, man. A lot of people do not speak. Oh, you good? A lot of people do not speak on the gift of what you speak all the time, because people forget the mishap of what they have.
Yeah.
And it's like you say you have a gift, but you don't never use it.
Mm-hmm.
I get that a lot from people who want to come to me and be comedians. And it's like they say, "Oh, I can make people laugh." I said, "Really? You got 5 minutes?" No. Oh, well, you need to make some.
Yeah.
Because you can't come to me and say, "I got 5 minutes," and then you blow it on stage because you wanted to be funny.
Yeah.
See, it's different from being funny from your family than it's in front of 1,000 people.
That's it, man.
It's a difference. Just like it's a difference from you promoting the show.
Mm-hmm.
Say you being a promoter. Oh, I got this, I got that. See, you ain't janky promoters.
Yeah, I try not to be.
Yeah, he ain't janky promoter. So it's like it's either you in there with the gift or you not in there with the gift.
Right.
That's the most important thing. And a lot of people always say that all the time about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got the gift. Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
He gave you the gift?
So yeah, you know, I think the thing is, like I said, I always been myself. I think when my time came for me to be in the limelight, which it is, I had to mature to this point where I'm at now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. You know, with all I'm just being honest, all the women and the money and the drugs and just life, like a lot of crazy stuff. Man, I probably would have really destroyed myself.
Yeah, definitely got to be a maturity level.
Got to.
You got to.
Be acting up.
Yeah, man. I had to.
Shit, we act up now as it is.
I had a situation just that I heard about today that I had to nip in the bud because I knew it could have threw me off because of some things. Like, so in this game, man, you're gonna get a lot of hate. You already know that, Brandon.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, you get a lot of hate. But see, the thing is, I look at it from a different perspective. It's not that they hate you. It's the spirit inside of them that hates you because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. See, when I found what I'm doing is purposeful. Yeah, one of my purpose, and also my purpose ended up being one of my streams of income. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that I started finding out when I was doing a purpose, it was another stream of income. You know, a lot of people out here don't have that thought process to think outside the box. You know, and I was telling a friend of mine, I said, man, you can do whatever you want to, man. You got to quit limiting yourself to your box of confinement in just the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I ever would have did, I still would have stayed in Muskegon and started doing what I would have
Still be
cooking and doing doing little events that
not
were
that
great.
That's bad.
No, it's not bad, but I had a dream about the world. Like,
never stop dreaming.
Man, come on, I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I'm from Muskegon. I'm literally in front of 16,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people. last year at the Mercedes-Benz backyard, we had the old school Saturday Night Music Fest. It was 17,000 people.
Who'd y'all have that night?
We had Frankie Beverly and Mays. We had the Whispers, OJ's, Ralph Transvant. I said what's that name right?
Ralph
Before your time,
Transvant, Johnny Gill. Before my time too, for real. Johnny Gill.
I actually love all them. He just names.
Yeah, Johnny Gill.
Gill, bro.
And we sold out like the food truck was out like it was one of the biggest shows that happened at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Then also what we just did in Atlanta, we sold out again at the Fox Theater. If you know anything about the Fox Theater of Atlanta, it's probably one of the most prestigious Foxes throughout the country.
Yeah.
And the staff down there, they know me by first name, and even
on
with everything, you know what I'm saying? Pastor Troy was on that show, Ball and G, Scarface, Trina Trick, Too Short. Like these people that has been seeing me be consistent, you know, it pays off. Like I said, me being from where I'm from, I think that, and I know it plays a part because I know a lot of people where we are at on the west side of the state won't and have not or have yet to have that opportunity. So I believe it's going to be somebody else out there in the world. I don't know, from Tupelo, Mississippi, or somewhere West County, somewhere Montana. Montana. That's looking at, you know,
They dreaming.
And I just want to tell anybody back home or wherever else, don't quit on your dreams, man. When the naysayers gonna say what they're gonna say, people gonna hate, even with your family, even with some of your close friends. I've seen a lot, but it built me. Like I had to go through the fire at home.
I believe.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Muskegon. Like it's some people I love that I know that
They say you can't do it.
That can't do it, and also you just bump heads, and you know they won't support you.
You're like, you go get a regular job.
Yeah,
that's not
stuff
gonna do
like
anything.
that, and but you don't get upset. You just put it in your bag, take a mental note, and you go and get it.
But you know what that is, though?
Yeah.
It ain't even hate at all. It's they still love you. They love you to death. It could be family saying that.
Yeah.
But what it is, y'all, is that they can't see themselves doing that.
And that's the issue.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I used to, when I was younger, I used to be a hater. I used to be hated. Like I wasn't good in football. I was big as heck.
Yeah.
But I wasn't good in football. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So you're like, man,
everybody good. But the whole time, I you know, that wasn't for me. It was good. I was in
Your
sports.
path is different.
Yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was a water boy for my homeboys for basketball games. It was because I just couldn't hoop. I wasn't good at certain things. I'm 6'2".
You supposed to be dunking.
I'm supposed to be dunking on people. I couldn't, man. I had a little quick little
good.
left, little right, but that wasn't my gift. Man. You know what I'm saying? But once I began to understand, like, listen, everybody has their own gift.
And they're calling.
And their own calling, man. You just got to do it. Stay in your lane. Somebody told me that before back in the day. Tamar Porter, one of the guys who kind of helped me get to where I'm at now. He's also one of the hosts for the show, man. Me and him just always compete on certain things. But I remember once we became close and friends, he's like, bro, you did what you're supposed to do. Because I told you a long time ago, stay in your lane. And we talked not too long ago, about a year ago. He's like, bro, you doing what you're supposed to do. You stayed in your lane now, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I got to take my hat off to you and salute. Now, I take my hat off to Mr. 1204 myself as well, because he could have not gave me that information, you know what I'm saying? But because he's been a vet in the game and where he's at musically and also as a host, he's way better host than me. I can't lie to you.
Oh, yeah, shout out Mr. 1204.
Yeah, he's way better host than me.
Yeah, he's a dope host.
Dude is real good. Like, he's one of the best in the country. I've been everywhere and seen other hosts. He's great.
He's hype as
dude is great.
We saw him that day with Boosie.
Boosie,
yeah, when he did the Boosie show, man, he was going in, man.
Dude is amazing.
I was like, yo, you know, it made you want to jump too. I'm back here with the camera. Like,
So
I remember that night.
So
Twister and all the was with Twister and everybody.
Yeah. So you know, just being able to understand where you got to go and where your blessings is at, and you know, you when you stay in your lane, you won't bump into nobody else.
Let me ask you this question. Where do you see yourself at in 5 years with your promotions?
In 5 years, I have so many different things that I want to do. Not just, I think, honestly, I'm just being honest, and I don't want to just say this.
No, be honest, be real. Yeah.
I see myself as one of the best recognized young, well, I'll be old by then. I'll be 38.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely old.
That's absolutely just grandfatherly, you know what I'm saying? But no, I see myself as being established in the world, not just the country, not just the state, but in the world. Being able to, more than anything, I want to see myself as financially stable and being a giver more than I'm a receiver, because I always want to be the lender and never the borrower. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I want to be able to see myself putting people in positions, family positions, changing legacies, family legacies, breaking generational curses with my gift, because I poured into somebody else. outside of, I mean, of course, you want to talk about concert. I mean, I think I want to get to the point where if I say a show going down tomorrow, I can have 5,000 people come in, like a Dave Chappelle, like a Beyonce, like a Drake. You know, if I say it's going to be this, my name is going to put it in there to be that. Right. And I don't think that's impossible. I think I'm looking for where I'm at now, and if me staying on the path, stay consistent.
I think you got this.
Yeah.
I mean, you stay on the path you're going, and you know what you're doing for yourself now and what you're doing for the community. Yeah. That shouldn't be a problem whatsoever.
Yep. And so I mean, and also just making sure my kids. That's the number one thing. Making sure my kids are good and well off, and can say that they're proud of their dad.
Yep.
And that's one of the biggest things. I don't want to be an embarrassment to my family. I've done that before. I've been down that path before.
No, we don't want to do that.
And I bumped my head a lot of times. But
I think we all been there, man.
Yeah, a lot of times. But now that I'm getting back on this horse and really riding steadily, I learned that it's not a turtle race. It's not a rabbit race. It's a turtle race. Mm-hmm. And you take your time and you really master each section, each season of your life. And that's what I'm doing right now.
I had to learn that the hard way in photography.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Quantity. Yeah, that's it.
You know, put out a better product, take your time doing it right the first time, and make it happen.
Yeah, man. I love what you're doing, man. I seen your work. Man, you know, you're a king in your field, man. A lot of young men, I'm sure, women too, let me not leave out the women. A lot of people are looking up to you for what you're doing, and so salute to you as well, my brother, man. I love that.
It means a lot. Appreciate it.
Seriously, but you know, it's you know, I'm really proud. I see 3 kings in here collaborating over competing, which my cousin Will Robertson says all the time. Collaboration over competition, and it's beautiful when I see y'all come in together in this beautiful studio, man. I got to show the audience.
Oh, definitely show it to them, man. We out here.
Is dope, you know what I'm saying?
Man, we got a TV up there.
We got a TV. Look at me, y'all. I'm on TV. Look at me, I'm on TV and stuff.
We got a TV. They just
still got the tube at the house.
They don't.
You got to tell the big back.
22-inch big screen.
Hey, we're inside the TV network, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to TV Network down here in Kalamazoo, man. Yep. It's a beautiful day, man. What's what you saying, Brandon?
No, I was just saying the only thing they got the TV, but they ain't pay the motherfuckers to get color. So that's.
See, look,
man,
we got to go with what's in our budget. Right,
you gonna buy the TV, but ain't buy color. That's
we got a budget.
That's racist. But anyway,
he said it's racist. But it's black and white. How is it? It's black.
Yeah, exactly my point. That's 1953. That's
they can't say. They won't say colored.
No. all the time. Yeah. So listen. So now you done got this status of who you are. You came from Muskegon. You know what I'm saying? You were a little kid from Muskegon. You had a gift, and you didn't know where that gift was taking you. And now you're on the rise of being one of the best promoters in the country. You're taking a status on now that how people will book Biggie and Diddy and all these other they used to do back in the mid 90s and 90s. Now you're approaching that status. How do you see yourself now, and what do you be thinking at times when you're on the plane? Just riding.
I mean, my deep thoughts, man. I just look out the window. I'm like, man, I'm really living my dreams. God is awesome. Like I remember I used to work for the public school system dealing with special needs children, which I miss at times, but it also taught me patience, and also taught me how to savor the moment and be grateful that you have a life where you can move your toes and your fingers. I think about that all the time, and also I think about I don't want to work another 9 to 5 a day in my life.
Man.
But since I said that, I've been working 24/7 ever since. So
we feel you.
Yeah, so that's one of my main things when I'm on the plane. I'm just thinking about my kids. How am I making my mom proud? You know what I'm saying? If my dad was alive, how would he feel? You know what I'm saying? If he knew his son was, you know, doing things with people and you know that he wanted to do himself. It's a lot that goes through my mind, man. I think about what can I do to do better. You know, and it's interesting because that's what I leave out Tuesday, and I'm going to be thinking about that again. Like, how did this weekend go? What do I need to fix? Who do I need to contact? What do I need to do in order to elevate my business so that everyone that's underneath me, that's holding on to my success for me to be able to help change their life. And now it's crazy because that's the big thing. I got people counting on me to succeed that are like willing to do anything for me now, and that's crazy.
Right.
Now that's
It's
I mean
scary.
it is scary. Like I'm talking about people that was like really ready to ride or die. Like if
you're
I
like, all right.
like to help me out.
Yeah.
And they looking at me like, dude, what's up? Whatever you say, we're gonna do it because we believe in you. So I look at that like, is my
That's
character?
awesome.
So is my character in check?
Yeah.
How am I doing when I'm alone? How is my integrity?
Yeah.
Like how am my social skills? Am I saying anything to offend people? Like am I putting myself to be better? You know what I'm saying? Every day and trying to make myself, or am I trying to just make myself all for me?
With that kind of power comes a great responsibility.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Because you don't want to, go too far with that. You don't want to be like, having people do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You just want to do the right thing still.
Right.
As long as you keep that mind state, man, and keep straight with that, you'll be all right.
Oh yeah, like I said,
You'll be
a
all right.
couple years ago, couple,
Man, it
about
been
that.
wild
Get around
out.
there, get on one foot, bark like a dog.
Yeah. You be like, man, this is nice.
Whatever you want, whatever you know.
Hey, so
I'm gonna
look,
leave that one alone.
I gotta ask you this, man. Are you dating anybody right now?
Right now I'm in a situation where I'm still finding myself. I have, I've dated, and I'm interested in someone. You know what I'm saying? But I think everything is just taking your time walking these things down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rushing anything, man. I've been in some serious relationships, and my next one as I get older, I do look for a helpmate. Because I understand what it is to be wife. I've done wrong in relationships. I've not been the best. I've been done wrong because of just, life, whatever else. But this time around, I'm looking for, someone that's going to be able to help me grow. I have 2 kids, so they have to be, a mother figure and also love them like I love me. Because, see, we can get deep into marriage. See, marriage to me, man, is all about sacrifice. And I understand what it is to be a husband. That's the reason why I've been kind of holding on because, I've played a lot of games. I played the field a lot, and I've done things. And so right now,
Especially you in Atlanta too right now.
Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit. I mean, you get a lot of options.
Yeah.
Pussy everywhere.
I mean, for real. All
You gotta
over
watch
the
Adams
globe.
out. You gotta watch
Man,
Adams.
oh yeah, I stopped at Augusta.
Oh, man.
You ain't like Luda.
No, I stopped. Like, see,
All right, now.
there's a bridge between Atlanta
you
and
are
then
married.
Augusta. So,
If they can out bench press you, better
Man,
You gotta
that's
move,
right.
run around.
you can out
You gotta
bench
be
press.
careful.
If you can out bench press me and Jr. Hey, look, I don't need to be there.
No.
There's no reason for me to be there.
No, but seriously though, man, the responsibility of being a husband and being the provider and being the not the head, but honestly, as you're a husband, you got to be the foundation. A lot of men are like, yeah, I'm on, she want me to submit. Foundation is what the man really is. I learned that from Dr. Miles Monroe.
Yeah.
A good foundation, you can have a bad house on top of a good foundation. You can have all the windows busted, floors tore up, dirty furniture, and the city won't condemn it. Now you put $1 million house with all the grand pianos, chandeliers, and you have one single crack in your foundation, you'll get condemned. Because if that crack opens, you got things that can seep in it and ultimately destroy the whole house.
Right.
So if you got a messed up house with a good foundation, you can always build. You always can replace things. Take your time, you know what I'm saying, to do that. And then on top of that, the whole family sits on top of you. You know what I'm saying? They depend on you. You're supposed to be able to come through in the right way. So I'm not there yet. I still got a couple cracks in my foundation.
It's
Trying to get it
all
right
man.
because I'm not trying to go down the wrong lane. That's my biggest fear, man. I've seen a lot of my homies, a lot of my friends that I thought was gonna stay married forever, and people like this getting divorced.
You
Man,
like, man, I don't
hit me
know.
up, talking about where the
Take your
homes
time.
at? What the home? Like, bro, your wife, what you doing?
Yeah, ain't you married, bro?
It's just tough in the entertainment game. You just gotta have your head. You gotta
man.
be smart.
And like I said, man, I'm being real. I enjoyed my lifestyle. I have, these last couple years, but now it got old. It gets old. You know what I'm saying? You want something sturdy, and sometimes your heart gets vulnerable. You think you have somebody that's going to be rocking with you, and it's actually not. And you try to rush into things. And so right now, I'm not rushing nothing. I'm enjoying life. I'm also seeing what is right in front of me too, and I'm not letting that go either. So, just working that thing. I see what y'all trying to do over here. Y'all trying to ask me these questions. And that. Love doctor. No,
Man, no, I was gonna say no because I understand what you're saying. Because like I said, I'm already in a position right now,
Yeah.
so it's like like I said, I understand I understand the foundation and not having.
Is it? How do you? Let me ask you a question. How are you handling being a new father? You know, got a beautiful woman.
I'm reckless.
Oh man.
No. I'm handling it just fine. It's all about. I'll put it like this. Everybody like the steak. Everybody likes steak. Everybody like mashed potatoes, gravy, all that.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, just like you said. Now, imagine that T-bone steak and then mashed potatoes and gravy is on a trash can lid.
Ooh.
Not too appetizing, isn't it?
Wow.
Not too appetizing, right?
Well,
Not at all.
No,
Not at
that's
all.
deep. That's deep.
Now listen.
Not at all.
Now,
Yeah.
now, if
What's
you got
that?
the steak and potatoes on a trash can lid, and that means, in my perspective, that means you didn't put food on a dirty aspect of life that doesn't even need to be there as a man.
Yep.
Because honestly, you got to understand something. If you taking care of your house,
Yep.
you taking care of your woman, your wife, you taking care of the household that needs to be done. If anything goes wrong, you are the provider. So with that being said, while you cooking that T-bone steak and the mashed potatoes and the cornbread and all that stuff, make sure it's on a solid China clean plate.
Right.
Because that shiny, solid China clean plate can break at any moment and land in that trash can lid.
That's it.
You're right.
You speaking facts, brother.
So it's like you gotta be able to know how to maneuver your career and know how to maneuver your family.
And I totally agree with that, bro.
Facts. Of all the languages you woke up and chose to speak,
Right.
Yeah.
nothing but facts.
He
Nothing
spoke
right.
facts.
Pure
today.
facts.
So
Yeah,
That boy
he
get it.
studied. He studied hard for that one.
He
Last
preach,
night.
preach,
He studied hard.
preach, pastor.
so I'm just saying, look, I ain't Bishop Eddie Long, but what I'm trying to say is this.
Oh man, nah, don't even bring him up, man. He mess with them dudes. R.I.P. to him, man.
I mean,
R.I.P. to him, though.
I ain't Bishop Eddie Long. I ain't waiting at the pearly gates. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he at the pearly gates still waiting. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta understand. Listen, we ain't even gonna get in that situation. But what I'm gonna
is
say is
crazy.
this:
Somebody
his
said,
plate was broken many a time. So
Many a time.
many a time.
he was breaking other
He
plates.
was breaking
too.
other plates.
Yeah.
He was breaking pink plates, blue plates, green. He was breaking every plate. He was breaking.
You just couldn't put a plate in front of him.
How the hell you break plastic hefty plates? How you do that?
They were breaking.
breaking them.
He was just breaking them. So I mean, but as a man in that foundation, you have to be solid.
Yeah.
You have to be solid, man, because like I say, a lot of shit can run through you, and it'd be like, yo, you could be throwing, hey man, take this cocaine. Hey, I got some girls back at the Hampton Inn real
Oh,
quick.
man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing I was going to ask about the clout chasers. How do you deal with those?
Yeah, man.
I knew that was coming.
All right.
Tell us about that, man. 'cause- listen, if you go first, tell yours. I tell you mine.
I ain't saying a word.
Man,
So when you say cloud chase, what do you mean?
I'm talking about the young lady and sometimes gentlemen. They come around trying to get a piece of something, like
Yeah.
your money or get into your shows,
Yeah.
or get in your pockets,
Yeah.
and
Man,
I'm sure it's been one or two.
man, it's one or two. What?
1,000.
he said one or two.
Or 20.
Wait, what? I'm about to say, what you got? 25?
Chasers, man. They come.
It's come with the
every day.
territory. It comes with you being in the limelight and being around all that stuff and
Man.
get a couple of dollars in your pocket. They think that you just gonna fall for anything. But like I said, man, the fact that I've been around the block a few times and I met some beautiful women, gorgeous women that weren't about the right things. You learn.
Yeah.
You learn and
Very quick.
And one thing about my discernment, man, I take my time, and if it don't feel right, I move around. But also with the brothers, man, cats that just want to be around sticking coattail, that's not bringing nothing. They're trying to hold on to your wagon and not helping you push when you're going up this hill called life. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're wasting my
bringing
time.
anything.
And they're not
bringing
contributing
You're not
anything,
contributing
man. That's what I
anything
hate
to
saying
the
the
pot,
most,
man.
man.
And it's okay, because I know how to cut you off. Keep showing me. I'm gonna show you too.
Yeah.
So that's when I believe it or not, I really do. Like when I travel, it's very rare I go with someone else. Like I really go by myself. And even at these shows, you know what I'm saying? I literally watch you,
Yeah.
how you do, and I just won't have to deal with you. But then you have, with the women,
Yeah.
Man, I got so many stories, man, between Atlanta and Detroit. And,
Oh man.
Yeah, let's just keep that off.
We might have to save that for we might have to save that for the next episode.
Yeah, that's
Ears to
right.
the street after dark.
Yeah, right.
Here to the streets after
Man.
dark. You
I'm
know,
talking about. It's just crazy. They wait at your hotel room. They get one got a key to my room. Like, how do you get? I'm talking about weird stuff, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. So I'm doing this. I'm doing this show.
make sure the
This-
camera on him.
I'm doing this show way like this is way before. This is way
go.
before I had met my fiance. So
He almost forgot who she was.
Right.
I'm just playing.
No, I just-
shout out to Brandon fiance.
So I had did this show and I was on tour with Kat at the time.
Cat who?
Cat
So
Williams.
everybody don't know. You know, somebody be like, Cat who?
Just
Yeah.
cat. Just
Cat.
cat. I know you call
You
my
know.
first name. Cat.
You know, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, you know that one. And
Cat Williams. Shout out to Cat Williams.
so I'm on tour with Kat, and this is what happened. So I'm coming back from the show that we're doing. I think it was like, I think it was like 18,000 people.
Ooh.
18,000. He was doing 18,000 seaters. This is when Kat was on the rise and on hotness. So it was me, Red Grant, Ashima Franklin, Richie Redding, all these comedians that's on there. Now I get my key back to the room. After the show, I was the opener. So I did about 10 minutes. I was like, you know what, shit, I just meet everybody back at the room. Not knowing at the time I had did like 4 or 5 shows in between that.
Wow.
So I go back to the room. It was the same lady from, I think it was Missouri. And she had followed the show from Missouri to Texas to Atlanta. Then Kat made a shot to Chicago. Then came back to the West Coast.
Man.
I didn't know this lady was following. So mind you, I'm standing there. She's looking at me. Now I'm recognizing her, but I'm like, nah, that ain't her. You know, no, that ain't her. But I get back to the room, and she's right there where the room is. So apparently, this motherfucker done told her, said I was her husband.
Wow.
I was her husband. Now I'm like 24. 23, 24. This is a woman who's
Was she a
30.
cougar?
She was 32.
Okay.
She was 32 years old. And I'm like, first of all, why you wearing that leopard print dress?
Wow.
First of all, what did George Washington say? He said, first of all, women, let's get something straight. You can't be bigger than the animal you represent.
Oh my goodness.
Bruh.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I got to call security, somebody. So my stupid ass, I try to call Kat.
Don't be talking about the big girl. Lizzo will get me.
Listen, that's your fault. Listen,
Lizzo.
hey,
Shout out
love
to the
Lizzo. Shout out to Lizzo.
Shout out to the BBW.
Don't be talking.
We love you, big girls.
Don't worry about it. I love big
Love
girls,
me
but
a
this big
juicy.
girl, I didn't know what. I think she wasn't there mentally.
No, she came.
So she went to all those
Now that she
places.
came in your
looking
life.
rich.
Yeah, and
Right.
unleveraged, which I don't understand how the hell you don't run out of gas. That's what I didn't figure. I couldn't figure that shit out. So I ended up calling
Y'all call the
Kat.
cops, man.
Yeah, I ended up calling Kat. His bodyguard answered the phone. Thank God. I said, hey man, there's a big ass bandicoot.
See, they already laughing. They said this guy, he
This big ass bandicoot sitting up there in my room right now. I don't know who she is. Can you please go in the room and tell her to leave? Where you at? I'm in room 335. He said, all right, I'm coming up there, man. He said, where she at? I said, she right over there. I said, you ain't going to the room? Hell no, I ain't going in there. When she get out, I'll go in there. He said, what's wrong with her? I said, man, look, just get out of my room, man. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe at all.
She about to tear you up, brother.
Bro, and then
She thought you were gonna be like the dude from Harlem Nights, call your girlfriend and say, I ain't coming back home, baby.
Right, dog. Listen, I try to tell my man, he up there saying, man, you ain't gonna hit that. Hit that for what? Like, what?
Yeah,
you
with
can.
with a bat.
Sunshine.
Dog.
Right. That's what she was hoping for him to
Dog,
see sunshine.
man, let me tell you something. Long story short, he got it out the room. I said, hey, man, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but you need to tell Kat or whoever needs to know that this lady has been following us from city to city, and this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I can't go
They
on
get
like
obsessed
this.
like that, man.
And I don't know what that is. And if she watched it today, look, our show just got canceled. I just want to let you know.
They get obsessed, man. It's crazy, bro. You got to be real careful.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I know, but like I said, I know you got some stories though.
Yeah,
like,
man.
They out there.
man,
definitely out there, man. And young brothers who are out there, man, please be careful because these women are really like ruthless. I'm talking about some of these women are way worse than men, man. They are professional scammers. They are professional, whoremongers, as my mama said.
man,
Skaz, Jezebel, Skillet Frags, and all
man, I
that
can't
stuff.
spell hormones.
Yeah, but you gotta, I mean, if you're trying to be where what I'm doing or anywhere like that, you're an upcoming artist, choose wisely because I can't tell nobody not, maybe not experienced, but you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure you pick the right one, man. I've lived, I can say that I really have lived over these years.
Nah.
And now that, I'm saying that, as of the last few years, I've just kind of been like, I've been out the way more than I have been in the way. Like, people see me, I hang around, I have fun. Like, this weekend, I'm going to go out, have fun. I'm always around nice-looking people. Men, women, individuals, and I'm just saying, like, people, that's what comes with it. But you don't take it to the head, you know what I'm saying? You don't abuse that ability. And you don't have to be, necessarily in the industry for somebody to want to be around you like that. But just in this case, man, it's deep. And so I'll never forget, we were in Chicago and Scarface, man. Shout out to the homie Scarface, Face Mob.
Man.
He's getting ready to, I'm to tell you guys, Face, this is one of his last shows. He's getting ready to do his farewell tour.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's going to do his farewell tour. So, but I'll never forget, we were in Chicago. Face, he was like, man, that's the perks about dealing with everybody that's older than you. At the time, I was 30. I was 30. We were in Chicago. He's like, man, you want to have longevity in this life, in this game? He said, one, keep your name right, and know when to take your black ass upstairs and go to sleep. You don't have to be at all the after parties. You don't have to be at all the places. Right. Sometimes you need to just go upstairs, get in the bed,
go to sleep, man,
and just go to sleep. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. He's completely vegan. He said, stop eating them chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? So he's just,
I can't do that.
I can't wait to go get some wings right after this. You know what I'm saying? But no, honestly, so I take a lot of that advice from all these guys, you know what I'm saying, bro, whatever you make, you know what I'm saying, put half of it away, put a third of it, and try to see can you live off $200 of what you made. I'm like, $200 off of what I made? I said, you know what I made? I'm about to look. No. He said, see, can you just challenge yourself. See, can you go 3 or 4 weeks off $200? And it's humbling. It's really humbling because it reminds you, you know what I'm saying, when you didn't have it. Yeah. Right, when you didn't have it, you know what I'm saying, how to do it. Right now I'm blessed. God is helping me in many other ways, getting my life in order, and I'm seeing different things. But I still got a box of ramen noodles at the crib.
Man, you ain't lying.
I got some Frosted Flakes.
I'm living at $200 for a couple weeks.
Hey, listen, ain't
my
choice. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? One of the good things about it, I gained a couple pounds. You travel free and you eat free. So a lot of that food, man, you
gotta be careful.
Ruth Chris and then your what's his name, Capitol Grill and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get all that. You get a lot of access. I got every city. I have a caterer. And I'm talking about, there's no cap. I'm talking about if I land anywhere outside of these two places, they like, bro, you here? Man, listen, I want you to try my food. Great chefs. Great chefs, nationally known chef, man. You get fed really, really good. And so it comes good with this lifestyle. A lot of perks, but people see that, but they don't see the hard work that went into it, the lonely nights, the different things. And so that was all in tune with that $200, man. Remember where you were at, so you won't have to go back. And so that's what I've been doing, man. I've been, I've been able to just stay in the house and be in front of my computer when I'm home. And
that's the best advice Face could have gave, man. Scarface,
he did, man. He did. And he
definitely know.
He told me some other stuff about life and about women. So this is the longest I've been back home in like about 2 years. Mm-hmm. And I've been home and I've been able to see and be grateful for me leaving. I've seen friends get killed. I've seen family get killed. I've seen family go under. I've seen people get divorced. I'm talking about within 2 months. Wow. I'm talking about I've seen, just messy situations and a lot of the bad. And the whole time I'm just thinking in my head, like, do you want this or do you want to grow? Right. I'm saying come back and so you can see where you have came from and see how you can pull a lot of these people out by using your gift and stay humble with it. Don't get the big hit, and me being home and being around some of my homeboys that I haven't seen in a while, it makes you like, okay, this is where I'm from. I know this is not my normal life anymore. But when I'm here, I'm able still to be myself.
Yeah.
And see and be loved on and give love back. You know what I'm saying? But you be cautious too, because
That's what I say.
everybody ain't happy.
You gotta
for
be careful, man.
Yeah.
A lot of us, man, we get, we want to give back and give back to our people, but then you never know, somebody like in the back burner, you got a hater, or you always gotta protect yourself.
yeah.
And you'll get to a position, man, where you're like so far up there where it's like you're like, oh man, I can't even go to this type of hood no more. I can't go to this place here no more without this bodyguard or without that. And it ain't nothing against the people that you're going to see, because you still the same person to the people in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
But you got to protect yourself though.
Yeah.
Just like what happened to Nip and so many others. You know,
Yeah.
so you just want to protect
Dave
yourself.
Chappelle, Chris Rock.
It's
Oh, yeah.
It's always somebody.
Man.
It's always somebody
Yep.
looking for an opportunity to take advantage of somebody. So they just looking for that person to slip up.
Yeah.
It happens. It's always just that one person that ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Gotta be careful.
For me, man, I just, I do really be on my P's and Q's, and I don't have to say bodyguards, but I have people
Watching your back.
Make sure you're good.
who know where I'm at all
Yeah.
times, and make sure you let me know when you leave, so I'm watching you when you go to the car type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's real, and honestly, you have to protect yourself. By
And
all
nowadays,
means.
look, we even got to be certain, ways with the police too.
Yeah, yeah,
just
being
for us
real.
being, in our skin.
Yeah.
We have to. It's hard. It's hard to be like, we got to be cautious with people that supposed to be protecting and
I
serving.
mean, you think about they pulling over buses because black folks on them and you're in the wrong
Yeah.
neighborhood. I mean, that
Right.
kind of thing happen. They go after you.
Yeah.
And it just ain't right, but it ain't nothing you can do about it. So you just got to know how to handle those situations, how you head about yourself.
Very true, very true. So, one of my biggest things, I stay prayed up.
Yeah.
And also stay protected as well.
Yeah.
In many ways that you want to make sure that you make a home to your kids, make a home to yourself, you know what I'm saying? And so just being wise about what areas you go to and what decisions you make, so you can have a long lasting good life. You know what I'm saying?
Some situations might be better to fly into than to drive into.
Yeah.
Right,
Hey, bro,
you're right.
listen, I learned that. I rarely drive unless it's, in the 30, I mean, not 30, but a 90-mile radius or either way, everything else, I'm, fly in, chauffeured around,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah,
Uber,
somebody
whatever.
pick you up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't play about mine, man. I gotta go home.
Yeah.
I don't play about it, and I got too much to lose. Got too many responsibilities now.
Man, I
It's
know
changing,
exactly
man.
what you're talking
It's changing
about.
now for me. So I just I thank God for the opportunity, but I also asking for the wisdom to make those right directions and
No
walk
doubt.
in the right way, man. 'Cause, you see a lot of stuff, man. These last few years, entertainment industry, well, right now, man, just everywhere. You ain't even got to be doing nothing.
Right.
You see people getting RICO charges. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man.
So I'm part of. Listen, so I'm
Yeah,
a part of Birthday Bash, man. They literally had to redo the whole lineup because of Gunna and a lot of these other cats that's out there, part of YSL, and they're not stopping. Like
And
the
they
mayor,
they going back 5-6
man,
years on these cats.
Listen, they going after stuff. They going after stuff on that you say on your song. So any artist out there that's you want to rap about the lifestyle of coming up, that lifestyle, be careful, because if you make it big, they're like, oh, you did what on what and to who? Okay,
Right.
let me bring you in and ask you a couple questions, because honestly, you can beat a body. I'm not saying don't do nothing crazy. You can beat a body. But you cannot beat that RICO charge. That RICO
No.
charge
No,
is
once
something
that's
different.
on you, they got
That's
plenty
on
of
you.
evidence,
Yeah,
and that's federal.
50 Cent said it
Yeah.
on a podcast. He said, "Man, I could beat a body." He said, if they probably put a murder
Yeah.
on me or
He
anything
said
like
he'd
that,
rather have
I'd
that.
rather
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that. But you put a RICO,
Nah, you can't beat
you
it.
can't
man.
do it. Listen to the name, RICO.
Because
That's
somebody's
like
gonna snitch.
First of all, I don't trust Rico Suarez.
Somebody's gonna snitch in the middle of that RICO. You got
Yeah.
you
Well,
got
that's-
23 people, in the whole organization.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody in the middle gonna say, all right, man. Well, look, I just want like 1 year. Look, I ain't.
Well,
he
that's
did
why
it
they
and
do
all
that. That's why they throw 28, 30
They want the big
people in
guy,
it, and they 2 or 3 of them, go under the wire. They snitch.
That's why I just like that. But my whole thing about it too is with that situation is like, why would you even? The first thought is why put yourself in that?
Yeah.
Knowing that you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, I'm not gonna get caught." That's the first thing you're thinking.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this too. When you're young, you do crazy stuff, but you got to know when to walk away from it. You don't keep talking about what you did 5 years ago and the bodies you got and this person got popped, but you know,
especially being a rapper though.
because that's what they want. They want you to talk about it. They ain't arresting you off of evidence. They're arresting you off your videos.
That's right. All your videos and everything else. And you know what? And it's funny though because because people see me doing this, but I've done CMG show. I've done. I've been a part of other hip hop shows that are young. Millennium Tours, and I tell people, like if you want to be in this game, look at the longevity. Yeah, people crack at shout out to Shot, but people laugh at Bow Wow because it's he went from superstar to like fell off to corny. Now he back on, but Bow Wow has longevity.
Yeah.
And I tell these young cats, man, no, I wanted to rap like this. I want to do like, okay, fine, do that. But remember, 30 years, are you going to be a legend, all-star legend hip hop? Because Too Short only do features every now and then. But Too Short got hits forever.
Oh, yeah.
Juvenile got hits forever.
Yeah, the catalog's crazy.
Catalogs are crazy. I mean, Trina, she got songs forever. And then she multiplied that and did Love and Hip Hop and other shows. So you got to look at the long, like, what are you in this thing? Because it's entertainment. People forget that. Yes, hip hop, R&B, gospel, whatever. It's still entertainment. It's so many multifaceted things to this. So for me, I came in as I'm a graphic designer, I'm a marketer, I'm a host, I'm an event planner, digital recorder, whatever else. Like I try to. That's how you got to get. You got to come in there with a whole bunch of things that you be able to be used into any position. So that's the main thing I tell people. Man, don't get caught up in this other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm gonna add to that. You know how some of these rappers out there. You got these new rappers today, right? Then on top of it, think back through the '90s. How many rappers in the '90s had TV shows? Think about it. You got Queen Latifah, Will Smith, LL Cool J. You had I don't know if I consider him a rapper, but oh my gosh. Daryl Chill Mitchell, he had a TV show because he was in House Party, was a rapper.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like
they were slash actors.
Yeah. So it's like you got to understand something. Even with that being said, how are these new rappers going to put themselves in a situation to where they can be multi-talented?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, you're a host, event planner,
market graphic,
influencer. But you gotta also look at that as that's an advantage to him too. Because so if somebody come with him with some BS about marketing or this and that, he has an understanding of it, so he can't be taken advantage of because he does it. So he knows what's going on. So you can control all your little, avenues.
Right.
That's a good thing. And what you're saying is that people are coming to the table with more than one thing. And that's how it used to be.
Right.
And now you get rappers that they rap, but they don't know how to do anything else. And when they fall off on that, they go in other directions, which not necessarily the right direction.
Right. Because you had, and even them rappers back in the 90s, they had Quincy Jones. They had all these opportunities. He said, hey, look, man, you don't have to just rap and do music. I got these TV shows and movies over here that you can do too. Mm-hmm. See, if I had an advantage of doing that, even just today, I would take those advantage if I was a rapper, because it's just like the sky is the limit. Yeah. So you don't have to. So my whole thing with that is just like you can always go positive. You don't have to go RICO charges.
Yeah,
you don't have to do all that. But I don't know if we still have those opportunities today. I mean, which we probably do.
Yes,
we do.
Man, listen, I want to tell you how you got the opportunities. You got TikTok.
Yeah.
You got Instagram Reels. You got Facebook Reels. You got YouTube. You can look at Country Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Desi Banks.
Yeah.
You got, what I'm saying? Look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got all these opportunities to make this bread. And I got to beat up on myself because I'm not doing enough reels, enough things for myself to get my extra income.
But you a busy man. You got a lot of stuff going on, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
People like me stay in Facebook jail, so I can't even
can't get out of jail,
I don't know when to shut up.
I mean, I don't like social media, period, like that.
Yeah. It's a lot of social media out there, man.
Yeah.
To boost the RC. I manage. I'm a filmmaker, director. I do cinematography. Just like you, man, I do computer work, all types of stuff, man. But my main thing is managing. managing artists, managing comedians, and everything like that, and also made strategic planning. I'm a good strategic planner, and so like being well rounded like that, man. You got to be on social media. Like I always put my brand out. Like I just started using TikTok, and I have a little thing that I do. I'll probably do something with you before you leave.
Please.
I got to do it.
Yeah.
And you know, you got it. It's all the tools out there. I wish I had these tools when I was younger, man. Oh my God, we'd have been acting up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man, we had the TikTok, we had Instagram and all that. Man, we'd be going crazy. We blew up by now. You know what I'm saying? Millions of views. But
Man, see, I'm still old school.
y'all got to take all that and use it, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm still old school. I'm still trying to do Showtime at the Apollo. I'm still trying to get on In Living Color, even though it's not on the air no more. I'm still in that era, cause
Yeah, you
comedy wise, I'm still in that era. But
you
We'll get you up there.
yeah.
30-year-old man and with a 70-year-old man mentality.
Man, I'm telling you,
Man.
listen, Brent, listen, I did
Dog.
not know Brandon was that young when I first started working with him, man. You 30 now?
31.
31. Man, I did not know Brandon
Yeah,
was
Steve
that.
Harvey hand down some of his suits to him.
Man,
Brandon.
dog. Hey, listen, and let me tell you something. I got like over 25 suits in my closet right now.
Brandon
With the Gators.
Still with them. Still with them.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Everything's
that.
still
Ain't
clean.
Got them
man.
1972
That's that Bernie
Stacey
Mac.
Adams
Yeah,
from
I never-
Shirt and Shoes downtown Chicago.
Man, listen, I ain't never changed my style when I'm on stage when I wear suits. I just do not wear regular clothes
it's you,
on
man.
stage.
That's you.
Hey, that's your style.
I never changed that avenue about me.
There
I
you
just
go.
so I was like, man, because I could become a host of something on TV instantly.
If I was to see
So-
you go on stage in a pair of True Religions or
Shoot me.
Rock Religion,
Something wrong.
Rock
I know
Religion?
something ain't right.
Yeah,
Somebody possess your body.
Man, you got to shoot me in the ass because I must
Wait, of all the places
I
to be
like-
shot, he said he
Shot in the ass.
shoot me in the ass. 'Cause I just
Not
Shoot
even
me
the
in the
not the pinky toe.
Shoot me in my toe, man. No, man. Come on,
man,
man.
because I didn't listen. That ain't me. Cause I would shoot me if you see me in some True Religion jeans. First of all, why I got the sparklies on the back of my jeans? First of all, I don't even like. I don't like the spec.
I wear True Religion. Chill.
Shoot him in the ass.
Hey, JR, I got a major question for you though.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
What show? Who would you like to get together, man? Like, would be like the dream show, man, that you'd like to put together?
Oh, hands down, I say this all the time. Erykah Badu and Jill Scott.
Man,
Jill Scott.
That would be something.
That old neo soul.
Neo Soul
Yes.
with which I'm a part of something with Erykah Badu. We just got the contract. Well, got the information today.
Can you slip Maxwell in there?
Man,
That's
listen,
what, oh man, yeah.
man, listen.
hey, you know what?
Bring
Can
back
I-
D'Angelo, man.
Man, I need the old D'Angelo. I like the new
Man,
D'Angelo.
man,
Yeah, I
don't
ain't know who it was
He
until
looked
I
like
saw him
that.
on
He
TikTok.
he looked like that 1950s Disney bird. I don't know what.
Hey, man, shout
I don't know
out
why he got
D'Angelo.
that head on.
Brown sugar, babe.
I like that D'Angelo. This D'Angelo, I don't know. He
Hey,
needs some
man,
bird seed.
Yeah, so but that would be my concert to do. You know,
That'd be awesome.
When you had that concert, I want to be there.
man, cause you know I grew up to Dave Chappelle. That was an era of my life where
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I was in high school and all the skits was funny. And I remember Block Party, and that was just epic. Erykah Badu, that whole. What's the name?
Yeah, the Roots, too.
Yeah, but it's the name of it.
I forgot. I remember he did the block.
Oh
party. I
my
can't
goodness,
remember
it's
the
just
name
called
of it,
Block
too.
Party, but that category of that music, Jay Dilla, Tribe, you know,
Oh, yeah, conscious. A lot of conscious.
a lot of conscious, but it was that neo soul. It's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
it wasn't too, it wasn't
Yeah.
over, but it's called man.
Neo hip
I know
hop.
what you're
No,
talking about, man.
it's a name of it. I gotta think of it, but
Most Def always
Most
say it
Def, all that. I got
Common
it.
was in there, too.
It's because it's an actual. It's a lot of people talk. It's a name was so dope. It's not Afrocentric.
too. It's Afro something in that area. Yeah.
Afro, it was Afro Neo, but that vibe of music
Yeah.
now, you
Yeah.
know, you got
It's
the Gwen,
amazing.
you got the Gwen Bunn, you got Patrick Page, you got the Internet, you know what I'm saying, and this which is a group out of Odd Future with
Yeah.
you got so many cats coming up that are just killing game. Music Soul Child still doing this thing. You can't Ebony and Maxwell and all those cats, but music like that always had a grip on my soul.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in a soulful house. My mom played piano. My dad was a saxophonist. I played drums a little bit. I was in percussion, also in band. I wasn't consistent with it, but that's the reason why my passion in music. I remember listening to 45s with Stevie Wonder. songs in the Key of Sunshine. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Key of Life, and also the Al Greens and all that stuff. It was honestly a beautiful thing.
Was that called Progressive Soul?
Progressive? No, that was something else. No, because it's Soul Fidelic, Soul Searcher, Soul. I got it. It's in my head.
This is over with. Think about it.
Well,
Yeah, well, as soon as I say I'm gonna say it, so
Be
don't
in the
walk
car.
out.
You get as soon as you get in the
Yeah.
car, so you're gonna be like, oh man.
Yeah, see, it's my assistant out there. Can you find that for us? See, my assistant out there can help us out. But no, that would be my dream. Number two, I would, if I could, man, I would love to have done something with Prince, Michael Jackson.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Now you
That would have been amazing. Like that's just a dream, kind of like, because they gonna both argue about. Even though Michael's bigger worldwide, but
Yeah.
Prince had, to me, a better stage presence in my
Prince is
mind
nice.
because of how he rocked. Michael danced, and I like that. I mean, Michael literally can stand there for 5 minutes. People gonna scream and melt.
But people didn't realize how important Prince was and what
Yeah.
he brought to the table till he died.
Yeah,
and
true.
that's when you saw all these people all over
Oh,
the
yeah.
world. I went to a Prince concert, and I tell you what, it's
Nothing like it.
nothing like it in the world.
No,
I went when I
believe
was about 25 years old in
Yeah.
Wisconsin, and I've been to a lot of concerts, and
Man.
I've just been like it since.
Yeah, see, and
He was amazing.
yeah, man. So that would be one. And if I could think of a number three, let me give you one more.
Yeah.
If I could think of another concert, and this is crazy to y'all, but man, I would do Garth Brooks. If I
Hey,
could.
it's not crazy,
It's not-
man.
yeah, that's-
I play the
Garth-
guitar.
Man,
I'm a guitarist,
I would do
bro.
Garth Brooks, man.
And I respect Garth
Man,
Brooks.
I would.
Have you ever heard the chocolate drops? It's like a folk group
Folk band,
from North
yeah.
Carolina.
Uh-huh.
You had to check them out. I had to
Yes,
send it to you.
Oh, yeah,
man.
please
they're
do,
really,
man.
really, really
Please do,
dope.
man.
They would fit right in there with Jill Scott and them
Yeah.
because they have that kind of flavor.
Yeah.
But they play everything from banjos, and it's a
Oh, wow.
black band.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
And they wear old clothes like they from like
From
the 40s and stuff.
That's dope. The
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
experience.
Yep.
So I don't just predicate or just stay stuck into. I don't want to. That's another thing you asked me earlier today. What do I want to see myself in 5 years? I don't want to just be all hip hop, R&B. I want to be very diverse. I want to be the African American Live Nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just stick to one color. I do want to help our people, but I also want to help others too.
Yeah, that
In
makes
this
sense.
unjust world, I want to be the example that, hey, no matter what color you are, we going over here where we at, our team, we treat each other like we want to be treated.
Well, you got to be diverse. I
You
mean,
have to.
grow.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Definitely.
If you stay in one area, you outgrow it.
man. I mean, I'm talking about, I looked at Oakland, man. I looked on the crowd; it was 50-50. You had whites, blacks, Latin Americans, everything.
Well, you were talking about Too Short, and when we're in California, it was just amazing how he opened the crowd and talked to the people and how
Yeah.
they loved him. And like you said, the majority was
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. I got some of the stuff on there, like
The
where.
coolest cat you ever can meet is
Man,
Too Short.
yeah.
He's very laid back.
Yes, man.
Yeah, we enjoyed. We met Too Short, man. It was awesome. Too Short, man. It was at the Art of Rap, and man, he killed it.
Art of Rap,
Yeah, the
down
Art
in
of Rap shows.
South Carolina,
Nah, this was in Sacramento.
Sacramento. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
right outside.
It was awesome.
I've
man.
never been to Sacramento. How's that city?
You didn't miss nothing.
Hey, Sacramento, it was more desert than what I thought, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a
We
little
flew
mini
over
LA.
it, and until we got close to the airport is when you saw the city, and where we were was 45 minutes outside of, and it was very dry.
Yeah.
I got
it's
a
nice
question.
place.
I got a question for you, real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah,
No, you
cut
good.
you off. But do you have like any artists to open up for you, like any local artists that you got
Yeah,
riding?
we do. We have right now. We have a couple surprises that
Okay.
we're putting together. One is GCast. Another one is I forget his name right now. I'm waiting on the information to get back to me. But yeah, we got Being So Famous right now. She's blowing up all on YouTube. She also raps, I believe. So we're trying to. Every city, we try to put somebody on that has been go-getters and really chasing their dreams. And I've had to deal with people, man, put me up to the rap, man. I'm like, well, bro, your quality of music,
What you
the
doing?
way what you doing, where you headed, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
how are you, looking to do it, you know what I'm saying. People be expecting you to reach out to them, all that stuff, and I got 1,000 people I got to try to fit into a building, let alone the artists I already have. How am I gonna try to reach out to you?
I got some artists to send your way, man. I'm talking about
Please.
some weird. We got one artist that we had worked with Ice-T's manager,
Okay,
and I got a few others, man. I mean, I'm talking.
some dogs, huh?
Yeah.
Some dogs. Okay.
Somebody can go hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, listen, man, I'm always open for opportunities to, come back home and always put things in and motion that I can help with, and as long as it makes sense and makes it look good. And because one thing about me, man, I try to put quality things under my belt and under my hat. I don't really care about the quantity. You know what I'm saying? You know that does count, but I want my name to be good, and that's what I've been working on. Somebody told me a long time ago, work on your name. Everything else, money, fame,
It's gonna come.
your wife, your kid, all that stuff's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about keeping your name good, and everything else will be a breeze.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, JR, man, I had a blast with you on this show, brother.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
We didn't talk up a storm, but we didn't got everything out of you from the kid being to Muskegon and what JR Gray is now, man. I appreciate you being on the show, man. What is your Instagram and Facebook and all that? What is your handles?
Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, both at JR Gray Designs and Entertainment. Those are my business pages, man. You find me on there, man. You can hit me up in my inbox, DM, and get a hold of me, man. Any questions, man? This weekend's going down at the Van Allen Arena.
What is happening this weekend, brother?
Man, we have Scarface, A-Ball, MJG, Trina, Trick,
Man.
DJ Quick,
Man.
and some other special guests, man. Y'all just got to come in, tune it out, man. Tickets are on sale now at the box office. If you're in Muskegon, you can go to Urban Apparel. If you're in Grand Rapids, you go to Italian Connection. And you're just, or hit me up so I can put you in the right direction. Shout out to my brother Mikey Buxton, who has been busting his butt, man, to really help this show. Bro he's if you don't see me, you see him. Especially
Right.
with this show, man. We brought him in. When I tell you that man's hard work and ethic, man, it's just been amazing. And I shout out to my dog. Love you, big bro, man. We working hard, man. We doing it. And, you guys, I just appreciate, like I say all the time, man, only reason why I'm successful because you guys decided to support me and help my dreams. Without you guys, I would be nothing. You know what I'm saying? God bless me with a great fan base of people. I got fans now. That's crazy. I be saying that. They want to
It's wild, right?
That's wild,
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
that's
that's
like
wild.
they really like support me. Like it's people who genuinely care. They're not fanned out like all that crazy stuff.
Right,
nothing like
right.
that. But people like that. I want to see you win, brother. I want
Yeah.
to support you and give you good encouragement. A lot of times you
That's
never
real.
know who's watching you that really supports you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had people come in from UK to one of our shows in Atlanta. Like somebody flew in, like they showed me their boarding pass and everything. It took them 3 days.
I'm out of London, man.
It took them 3 days to come.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yes, they had to fly out of London to New York. It was a snowstorm. They had to stay the night over in New York. That's where, one of the international airport. They had to stay there. And then they had to fly somewhere and get a rental car. They didn't know the U.S. map and none of that stuff.
That's awesome, though, man.
Yeah, man. And they just said, we've been seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Your stuff has really been blowing up. And here you are now, right in front of us. So it'd be worth it. And I'm the type of guy, I treat every event like it's my first event. So one of the things I take pride in is going out in the audience while the show going. I come sit next to you and laugh and like, hey, man, they show good. They be like, yeah, it's good. Man, you do it from stage. I go up in the third balcony. I do that.
International.
Man, I do all that, man. I want to make sure that you get the experience.
Right.
What you pay for, man. The best way, quality. And if I can't give it, I want to figure out how can I fix it, you know what I'm saying, and really improve on the next time. It's all about a learning experience, man. I'm never satisfied.
I understand.
I'm
man.
okay with it, but I'm never satisfied.
And that's how you stay hungry.
Never
man.
satisfied.
But yeah, bro, we got to wrap it up,
Okay.
man. Even though we want to we'll bring you back up here next time,
Please,
man.
man,
It's your
please.
boy MJ Harrell, Brandon Quayshawn.
Definitely.
Back up my man Ed Trammell on deck in raw form. Yo,
right.
we had JR Gray in the building, y'all. It's been a pleasure. You have a good one, bro.
Man, I
Thank you.
appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
This has been Ear to the Streets.
Ear to the
Ear to the
streets.
streets.